Matthew 5:38. We're looking at the Gospel of Matthew and verse 38. You've heard it was said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist the one who is evil. But if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. And if anyone would sue you and take your tunic, let him have your cloak as well. And if anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. Give to the one who begs from you, and do not refuse the one who would borrow from you. You've heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be sons of your Father who is in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust. For if you love those who love you, what reward do you have? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? And if you greet only your brothers, what more are you doing than others? Do not even the Gentiles do the same? You therefore must be perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. These teachings are the evidence of the Christian life and the relationship that the Christian has with God. In very simple terms, people often relate to each other only horizontally. You hurt me, I hurt you. You get angry at me, I get angry at you. But the difference in the picture is when I relate to God and I treat you as God treats me. I relate to God. This is the key. Relating to God. It's personal, it's subjective, it's spiritual, it's faith, it's meditation, it's truth. And my whole occupation in my heart is with my Heavenly Father. We are children of our Heavenly Father, and we relate to Him, and now we treat others as He treats us, and we relate to Him, and we do what He wants us to do. He wants us to love our enemies, and so we do. He wants us to treat others with kindness and mercy, and we do. He wants us to forgive others, and we do. He wants us to treat others exceptionally well, way beyond human calculation. That's why this culture of wokeism is very strange to us, because it's this way, you know. You treat me this way, I treat you. You offended me, you must, be corrected and chastised for that. You must be hurt. You don't accept my way, then you'll be penalized. It's so human and it is so low. It's like a paganism. It's backward. It's darkness. It's blindness. But you are not that way. You are not that way. You are to be kind. You are to be loving. You are to be forgiving. You are not to be overly sensitive. You're not to be picky. You're not to be like, you offended me. That's bad. You are bad. No, we are different. We are tolerant. We are loving. We are forgiving because we relate to our Heavenly Father. In closing, our Heavenly Father must be real to us. This is the key of the teaching. I cannot be like my Heavenly Father unless I know my Heavenly Father. I aspire to Him. I trust Him. I relate to Him. I worship Him. Even believers that become this horizontally sensitive, talking, judging, critical, unforgiving, nasty, mean people. This is a wrong Christian testimony. The Christian that knows his Heavenly Father lives in the same way as the Heavenly Father has treated me. He has given me a lot of grace, a lot of room to mess up, a lot of room to be wrong, a lot of room. He's given me a lot of room. He's very gracious, very tolerant, very merciful to me. And I love him. I love him. I relate to him. So let us then love others as we have been loved. This is at the heart of the teachings of Jesus. It's extraordinary, very unusual, unique, and it's a calling for us. Prove your calling. Prove the evidence of your salvation is seen in how you can love your enemy and treat others that are different from you and me. Okay, God bless you.